gorgeous guitar, isn't it? This is a Y2K, a 2000 Gibson ES-135. The ES-135 was originally introduced in 1956 and only ran for a couple of years. They discontinued it in 1958. Then they reissued it in 1991 and then discontinued it again in 2004. So the original 56 through 58 versions were full hollow and had P90 pickups on them. Then in 1991, when they brought it back, they had P100 pickups and made it a semi-hollow. And the P100s weren't very good. They weren't very popular. They were kind of like a P90, but stacked on top of each other to give them a humbucking capability. But the overall result was not particularly good. They just were kind of flat sounding and kind of sterile and not very popular. So they offered some special editions where they put in some humbuckers, the 57 Classic humbuckers. And then in 2000, they got rid of the P100 in this model altogether and went to 57 Classics with a P90 as an option. So the 57 Classic happens to be my favorite pickup from Gibson. I think it's a great sounding all around, very, very capable, very versatile pickup. You can get some really good sounds out of it in a lot of different genres and styles. So anyway, this guitar is kind of a cross between Gibson ES-175 and Gibson ES-335. So in that, if you look at it from the front, it looks like an ES-175, but you look at it from the side, it's quite a bit thinner. The ES-175 is about 3 inches thick. ES-335 is about 1 3/4 inches thick, quite a bit thinner, obviously. And then this one is about just a hair over 2 inches thick. So it's quite a bit thinner than 175 and a little bit thicker than a 335. Also, it's a semi-hollow, where a 175 is fully hollow, and a 335 has a hardwood center block in the middle, usually maple. This one has, Gibson called it chromite, which makes no sense whatsoever. It's actually balsa wood. So it's a very soft, super lightweight center block wood, but it's designed to absorb and resist feedback, basically. So you can play it at a little bit higher volume without the feedback, but it still resonates enough, and it's still very lightweight with that with the balsa wood. So it's a very nice, very well built. Obviously, it's a Gibson semi-hollow archtop, very, very well made. Was made in the Memphis factory in December of 2000. And it has a kind of a 50s style neck, so it's kind of a little bit of a baseball bat, a little heavier duty, thicker neck. I'll tell you the one thing that I don't like about the guitar, and I shouldn't say I don't like it, it just doesn't fit me personally all that well, is the neck joint. I wish they would have moved the neck joint back a little bit, because it joins at the 16th fret. Would have been nicer because of the thickness of the body. It makes it a little difficult for me to get up and play the higher frets. It's me. It's not the guitar. Anyway, this guitar, I bought this from a little shop on the south side of Milwaukee where I happened to be in town doing some business, and had some time on my hands, and I saw a guitar shop on the side of the road. I thought, I'll just go see what they have in there. So I went and checked it out, and they had this guitar in there. Now, when they first brought these out, I'd kind of been watching them, and I thought they were really cool. It was very well priced. This was a budget archtop guitar for Gibson. Typically, they were in the $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and up range for a good, one of their good semi-hollow or even hollow body guitars like this, archtop style guitars. They were selling this one at the time for about $1,000, which was cheap in comparison to the other ones. So I'd been watching them and thought, oh man, what a nice looking guitar. I should look at those. And when I finally did get to play one, I liked it so much that I did buy it. Now this one is a little bit used. I bought it in about 2003, and this is a 2000 model, so it had been used for a little bit, but it was in pristine condition, and it's still in pretty close to pristine condition. My son's had it up in college for a while, so you never know what can happen. But anyway, the thing that really got me on this guitar is the sound, the tone. Because of the semi-hollow body and the way it's constructed and these 57 Classic pickups, I just think it's like a Les Paul on steroids to me. It just really has a big, beautiful and very versatile tone to it. So if I play, just the neck pickup a little bit, you can still get some snap out of it. If I roll off the tone and get a little more jazz tones. It gets a little, can warm up really nicely. If you want to get a little more jangly with it, you can do so with the running both pickups. If you want to get a lot brighter with it, you can overdrive it a little bit. But the best part is that it's not particularly ice picky or bright on the bridge pickup. It still continues to be nice and full and round sounding, which I really like. So that's the story. I like the 57 Classics. Like I said, that's my favorite pickup from Gibson. I just think it's a fantastically well-built guitar. It's beautiful. I love the gold hardware against the wine red finish on it. But just a beautiful guitar. And let me know if you have any questions, because that's my story. Thanks.